There are some basic rules for texting a girl, there's no doubt about that. If you're doing one of these mistakes, your probability of dating that girl will be over. You'll be losing her forever. This is a video in a series of 3, where we will discuss how an alpha man uses texting to spark the interest of a girl he just met. Make sure you watch the other videos. We will place the link to them in the description below. We also place some more tips in the description, so be sure to check them out. In one of our videos, we have shown you examples of texts that will make her want you more. You can use them to make a good impression and to make that girl you met wanting a second date. In the other one, we will overview the wrong and the right ways of texting a girl. But for now, let's see the 15 rules of texting. Pay attention to grammar. Women like smart guys, and bad grammar doesn't make a good impression. Be careful and check the spelling when you're about to send a line. Spend a few more seconds before hitting send. This will make you be sure she will think you pay attention to details. And you know women love details in any aspect of their life. Introduce yourself and remind her who you are. Maybe you met her at the gym, but make sure she doesn't mistake you for that Adam at the bakery. After all, she gave you her phone number because she met Adam at the gym. That's a great advantage over Adam from the bakery. Say something like, "Hi, I'm Adam from the gym. We met the other day and you told me that." And so the conversation will go on nicely. Don't poke fun at yourself. You're an alpha man. There are guys out there that don't know how to crack a good joke, so they start to make fun at their expense, in hope that the girl will think they have a good sense of self-irony. When you first meet a woman, you gotta show her your strengths, not your weaknesses. At this stage, you are in a rush to brand yourself as the most competent guy around, so she will trust you to make her happy. Use emojis, but not too much. Limit to 3 or 4 per conversation. Women love emojis, that's for sure, because they're more visual creatures than men, so they feel the need to complement their texts with some visual cues to enforce their meaning. But just don't overuse those emojis, because it's just cheap. Limit your text to 1 or 2 emojis per text. Don't use sarcasm. Sarcasm is not a good choice for joking, especially in the first text you exchange with the woman you want to impress, because it can easily be misunderstood. Text messages are designed to be read quickly on the rhyme, and sarcasm is a kind of clever humor that takes time and a certain mood to be perceived correctly. It is best to be sarcastic only on a date in person, and especially after making sure that the person in front of you will not misunderstand what you mean. One question at a time. Be direct and ask only one question at a time. Don't be like, "How are you? Did you have breakfast? When can we meet?" Because you will look foolish. Just one question at a time, then wait for her to answer. Then you can pop another question. Don't send 2 texts in a row. Be patient, even for 24 hours. That's a rule that only the most versed men know. Send her a text, maybe a question, then wait for her to reply, and then send another text. I know you want quick results, but if you really want her, prove your patience. It will be worth it. You can wait even 1 day for her to reply. That's okay. This tip is linked with the next one. Never ask, "Did you get my text?" Of course, she could receive it. That's very unlikely that some technical glitch to pop up just at your text. But give her time to be in the right mood to respond. You don't want her to answer in a hurry either. Don't look hasty. Wait at least for 24 hours before making a move. Know when you've been rejected. It's very awkward to not know when you've been rejected and to be the laughing stock in her group of girlfriends. The first sign that she's not interested in you is when she responds sparingly and monosyllabic, yes and no. That's a clear first sign you need to reposition yourself or let her go altogether. Don't use long texts. Call her instead. Texts are designed to be short and quick answered. If you need to send her a long text, then maybe you should call her instead. With long texts, you'll just annoy her, believe me. Don't use line-by-line texts. 2 short texts can drive her mad. Don't be like some ADHD guys that text 1 word at a time and hit enter beeping her phone like a siren. That's very annoying, and if that string of beeps pops up in a meeting, she'll definitely will mute you, maybe forever. Don't do 1-word responses. You'll look boring. Maybe you're in a hurry, And you don't have time to compose a proper answer, but that's alright. You just have to wait a bit until you have 1 minute to compose a decent text. Just don't answer with, "Okay, that's fine," or "Let's do this." Turn the table a bit and see if you would like her to answer like this. Never end the text with a period. That's a trick for you. Now, this is a psychological trick. When somebody sees a period at the end of a line, their brain interprets it like you don't accept a reply. And you didn't mean that, of course. Maybe you just hit a double space and added a period by mistake. Text her in 24 hours after a date. Another important rule is not to wait too much to text after you met her. You have to do this because she has fresh impressions, and you will have better feedback. Imagine the situation where you contact her after 3 days, and you have to remind her who you are and how you two met. Awkward, isn't it? You be the one who ends the conversation. Be careful not to leave any open conversation. Just add the conclusion at the end. Be a man and do not let her have the last word. Joking, of course. I don't mean you have to be a jerk and dominate her. On the contrary, give her the validation of her ideas and seize the opportunity to close the discussion in a positive note. These are the 15 golden rules to follow when you text the woman you like in a way that offers you the best chances of success. Obviously, there are general rules that can be adjusted according to the situation you find in relation to the girl you want to send a message. If you find this video useful, don't forget to like it. And also, if you have more rules to share with us, please share them in the comments below. And also watch the next video in this series.